You need to share that in One Person Big Difference or even Vitality Living.
Yeah, I'll have her do it. She's working on it because she has another story too with the balm.
Oh, that's awesome.
So welcome everybody, especially all those new people out there. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for being here. Sean and Michelle, I know have a really busy schedule, so committed to helping them out and trying to do this. So just appreciate your patience with me as we go through this tonight. But I do have a PowerPoint, and that's always a good place to start the happenings of this week. So I'm going to share my screen.
Alexa, turn it down.
I'm going to go to that. If you're jumping on, mute yourself. And this is our Monday night One Person Big Difference call. And again, thank you everybody for being here. Welcome all the new people. And we've got a lot going on, so I'm just going to get to it. Get rid of my thumbnails up here. So level up calls daily through the week. So we're kind of coming down to the last like 11 of them. So tonight, right after this call is Jill Pearson. And Tuesday night, we have our own Sean and Michelle doing it. And then Tara Wilson, Skip and Jill Campbell, Seth Mulder, and Blue Elam, and Charlotte Venture. Really great people sharing this week. So everybody, make sure you get on Tuesday night. I'm having trouble getting rid of my.
Mary, do you know the Zoom number for this offhand, just by chance?
Yep,
All of these?
411.
Thanks.
411-123-4567.
No, for the level up ones?
I have them on the PowerPoint I made. Oh, and then they sent me this one. I'm sorry.
Because it's all the same one, but it's.
I have it.
We'll put it in the chat, guys.
Okay.
That would be awesome. So then Level Up Your Life is tonight, like we were talking, that's Jill Pearson, Master Pro 10 with LifeVantage. She does a really great meeting. So make sure that you're inviting your guests to these, getting on, and really great opportunity too to just, I always learn something new every time I listen to somebody. So that's really, so I already talked about who's this week, and there's our lineup. Flip the Switch opportunity, Brandon Cunningham is Tuesday, official. So a lot of these things now are found on the official independent distributor Facebook group page. That's where you can find a lot of this information. Just really wanted to get rid of my thumbnails here, and I don't have my. And then Thursday night, our own Marisa is going to be on. Truly Living Your Own Life, former television journalist. So you can see all about her there. Does anybody know how I can get rid of my thumbnails on the right-hand side? It's got me distracted. I am so sorry.
You can hit the single bar. It'll go to 1, it'll go to nothing. And you can also move it very far to the right if you just click on it and drag.
I'm having trouble getting my cursor.
We can't see your thumbnails though, if that's what you're thinking.
Okay. Success Mastery then on Saturday. Sarah Harding, Elite Pro 7, Saturday, May 15th at 10 a.m. That also in the official independent distributor Facebook group page. Elite Academy, May 22nd. So these, make sure you're getting signed up. Go to your Big Blue calendar. If I give any of the wrong information here, please put it in the chat and let people know. But go to Big Blue calendar. If you don't know how to find that, talk to your Pro 5 and up leader for that. Elite Academy. So I understand that the Salt Lake City is sold out in the in-person, but you can get all of these different events virtually. Get a virtual ticket for at home or in person. So they're starting to go back to those in-person events, and these are really great. And if you're new and you've never taken in one of these, it's really, you're really going to enjoy this. And then here's your corporate events coming up. And are you registered for Elite Academy July 2021? That is July 10th through July 10th. Yeah. So it's a one-day event. And I believe you can still, if you're not muted, please mute. So July 10th, virtual academy. And I believe you can still get the personal care products if you register for that, if you haven't done that. And then global convention, the dates on global have been changed from October 13th to October 16th. So please be aware of that and have that in your calendar too. And there will be some in person and the rest of them will be virtual. There will be limited seating for that. And I don't think we know how they're going to handle that quite yet.
Dorothy and Shannon, can you guys please mute yourself? Thank you.
And Mary, if you want to go ahead and mute everybody, click on the chat and mute everybody. That might help.
I am in my PowerPoint, so I don't see.
Yeah, get out of your PowerPoint.
So I have to get out of the PowerPoint?
Well,
Okay. And mute everybody. I'm not seeing where to do that. I'm sorry. So Wanderlust, we have 6 weeks left for the incentive trip to earn the points for that. Make sure you're using your Pro 5 Up leader for that too, for your points and knowing what you're doing there with the 6 weeks left to go. So anyway, what I'm going to share tonight is because we did the most powerful women in network marketing. The first step to getting anywhere is deciding that you're not going to stay where you're at. And that's been a huge journey and part of this for me. And so it's led me to rewrite my story and learn to love my story and where I came from, because that's a really big deal, right? So I'm going to stop share.
Hey, Mary.
Yep.
If you click on my box where the 3 dots are, make me a co-host and I'll help you with the muting.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are you? There you are. 3 dots. Make host. Not make host, make co-host. Sorry, guys. This is how we learn, right? We just do it.
Yeah, you're doing awesome. Yeah, it's just the way we can help you out. Okay, I'll help you out, sweetie.
Okay. So just sharing my story. I guess I've rewritten my story, and what I got out of the event was I've done an in-person GoPro. I've done 2 virtual events now with Eric Worre, and now I've done this Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing. I've also invested and done 2 Tony Robbins. And for me and where I came from, that's a really big deal. And what I realized this weekend when I came out of this event is how much stronger I was compared to when I got started 7 years ago when I came in. And so for me, this business has been huge as far as personal growth and my journey. So I'm just going to start because a lot of people maybe don't even know who I am or where I came from. And the story is going to sound different to people who've maybe heard it before. But that's the beautiful part of it is our stories can change. And so Carrie Dickey's been sharing a lot on the Monday calls on your story and your 2-minute story and having people on there share that. And so for me to start my story, I was just a young farm girl from Wisconsin. And the trauma from my childhood was pretty severe. So when I was sent to kindergarten, what did that look like? The one person who was supposed to love me the most hurt me the most. So what did I spend kindergarten doing? I spent kindergarten hiding in the wooden refrigerator in the play area. And I had selective mutism. I cried most of kindergarten the entire year. That's what that looked like to me. Because if the person who was supposed to love me the most hurt me the most, how could they put me in this place with these strangers? And what was that supposed to look like? Now fast forward to a girl who's 11 years old from this trauma and having nightmares, gets up in the middle of the night, 11 years old, and goes out on the farm and climbs down the old rickety wooden ladder into a well. The big cement cover was left open because the well needed a new pump. And so I climbed down in there and crawled and sat up in the fetal position, like, and just said, if there's a God, you'll close the cover. It was wet, it was cold, it was damp, and I sat down there for a long time. And I said, if there's a God, you'll close the cover. Well, he didn't close that cover, right? And I'm still here and I'm okay. And then my story with my health, the trauma from that led to a lot of health issues. It led to severe asthma, severe allergies, arthritis at an early age. I went into, when my youngest of 3 children went to kindergarten, I was that helicopter parent, right? So I went and got a job at the school district as a paraprofessional. And what did that look like from somebody like me who was wanting to break the cycle and be somebody different than what I knew? I became one of the best paraprofessionals in that school district because I could relate to the children with trauma. They gave me those kids all the time. I had a principal and a district administrator following me around because I was weird and they were taking notes on why I could reach these children when nobody else could. That's a gift, right? And that came from somewhere, and that's beautiful. It led me to run a therapeutic horseback riding program for 14 years and give back to children. And so when Life Vantage came into my life, it was at a point when I had to give up my job at school because I couldn't get up off the floor and work with those little kids anymore. The pain was just too much. My world was spinning. And in comes my sister-in-law, Jeannie, who had these products. And she said, I have something you need to look at. And we told her no for a year. We told her no for a year, and she loved us dearly. For me, it was severe autoimmune deficiency. It was meaning possible life in a wheelchair. It was very real to me because my aunt spent 21 years in a wheelchair now. And so it's in the DNA, right? We changed DNA expression, right? And then for my husband, it was heart issues and widowmaker type heart attacks between 45 and 47. So a year had gone by and Jeannie came to the house and she slammed 2 blue bottles down on the table. And she said, I'm buying this for you and your autoimmune deficiency, and for my brother because I want him here. Because he was getting to that age group where we just didn't know, we didn't know. And he's still here at 55 and the picture of health. And so we have a gift to share. And what this has done for me, I can't even begin to tell you, but the personal growth is so huge for me. And that's me growing is when my business is going to grow. So you need to grow, you need to invest. And this most powerful women in network marketing event this weekend was so huge for so many people, and I saw so many people being blessed by that, and just really drove home the point to me to just always be investing in yourself. And when you invest in yourself, other great things will happen. So I had that whole story written out, you guys, but it's just I needed it to just come from my heart. So I don't want this whole call to be about me, and I don't want to take up all the time. And I do have a few notes. I have a couple more things to say, and then I have guests that I want to talk about I want them to talk about their experience this weekend and give back to us also.
Just sit down. Sit.
So anyway, Stormy is who really related to me in the event because of her story. I'm an ambassador of my bloodline, and I have been sent to break the cycle. That is so powerful. We all are an ambassador of our bloodline. We all have a story, and we all have something to bring to the table, even if we think that we don't. We do. And I've learned through this process that my valley is my story, and my story is beautiful, and that's okay. Because it's made me who I am. Without all of these things that happened to me when I was little, I wouldn't be this person I am today. And learning through this process to embrace that and be thankful for that is a huge gift. And that's what I want for everybody. It's to just go back, revisit your story, and let it be something really powerful that you can use. Now, I'm just going to share one little story, and then I want to go to my guests and put them in and have them share. But I met somebody out of one of my Tony Robbins events in November, and we got on a Zoom recently. and she wanted to know about the products because she saw some stuff on my Facebook page. So I go on and I tell a little itty bitty story about myself, right? And I go right into the PowerPoint. And this is what I want you to know. She stopped me and she said, no, 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 no. There's more to your story that you're not telling me. So I told her the story that I just told you. And do you know what she did on that screen when we met? And we talk all the time now. She's like, do you get it? Do you get it? We're connected here for life. For life. And I knew that about you when I met you in that breakout room in that event. I knew that about you, but I didn't know why. So when you think that your story isn't powerful enough, it is. And people do want to hear it. And she's part of my life because of my story, not the products that I have to bring to sell. So anyway, Judy Jackson, she is just 2 weeks. So our Judy, she's just 2 weeks into this business. She signed up under Leslie Powell. Judy is a retired ophthalmologist and she's super excited about this opportunity. She attended the Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing, and we would love to have you unmute, Judy, and share with us tonight.
Okay, great. And I am an optometrist, not an ophthalmologist.
Oh, did I read that wrong?
And so I'm retired. I retired because of COVID. I closed my practice, but now I'm working 1 day a week. And that's why I got my scrubs on today. I just legit just got home. So, but anyway, I did attend the conference and it was really phenomenal. I enjoyed it a lot. And I didn't really have time to write up my big takeaways, but just from what I can remember, it's that all women kind of struggle with feeling like they can achieve, like they can dream big and that they can achieve things, you know, that we've all just kind of been told things and we just bought into it and believe it. And we really have to just, you know, rewrite that, just kind of clean the slate and rewrite that, because it's just all made up stories. It's not true, you know, but we just believe it. And so I thought, okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, I have confidence as an optometrist, but as far as doing this, I'm starting from scratch. So I have done a few other sales type things, but you know, so you have to really just kind of be your own best friend, and you have to uplift yourself, you know, and just learn to believe in yourself and deny all of those lies that we thought to believe. And also to that everything is a choice. That was one thing that really jumped out at me. You know, you have to choose that you're going to do this and that you're going to do that. Even overwhelm is a choice. You've got yourself in a situation where you're overwhelmed, you can just redo it and get yourself in a situation that you're not overwhelmed. And so we have to stay away from that feeling of hopelessness or that nothing can change. It can all change, and you can redo it, and less is more. I think one of them said that, and that kind of that 80-20 rule, like you have to get all those things off your plate that aren't important and just concentrate on the few things that are most important in building your business. So those were some of the big things that jumped out at me. And just to be authentic, to talk from your heart, and to be a servant, and to really try to help people, and don't think about it like you're trying to sell them something, but just trying to help people, and to just be real like that, and that you will, you know, it will grow. You'll be attracting people, and that you will grow. And so those were my main takeaways. Oh, and that also Marina Worry can keep a straight face through anything, because she ate those wings that were like so hot, and she didn't even bat an eye. I couldn't believe it. I was really impressed with Marina. I thought she did a great job. And those are my takeaways.
You are so beautiful. We're so blessed to have you here on this team, and we're so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for sharing.
Okay, you're welcome. My pleasure.
Yeah. Next, I have Rebecca. Becca Lewis Clifton is a special education teacher and teacher's coach with a passion for children, families, and educators in Southwestern Wisconsin. Becca is a mama of 4 grown children and 3 precious grandchildren in California. She is a Pro 3 and just hit her 3rd year in her business. while working health and wellness in all of those nooks and crannies of her life and having fun while she's doing it. So Becca, I know you were out driving tonight and asked to kind of get on later. Are you available to unmute and bless us with what you got out of this weekend? Becca, how many minutes we got? Well, we still have 10 minutes.
Is she on? I don't see her.
No, she may be not on yet.
I don't see her either.
Okay. I'm gonna call out somebody else.
Did everybody see
Dorothy.
maybe that Sean sent out that text that they have tickets for the next GoPro event for $100? So I don't know if everybody, if they weren't listening this weekend, they may not have been on the group chat, so they may not have seen it. So if anybody's interested in the next event, reach out to Sean and ask him about the tickets.
Yeah, he said through text to just text him and let him know.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Dorothy, are you with us tonight? You were another one that was kind of blowing up the chat and really involved this weekend. Did you unmute and share with us?
I'm here. I just got out of our little team chat and sharing a little bit there too. But so for some of you this might be a little bit of a rerun already, but there were a lot of things. I mean, that whole event was just amazing. It really, really was. But the biggest impact that it had on me, and I confess that I can't remember who said it, but they were talking about how to build your confidence and what that means to your own mind. And the person went into a statement that it was to build your confidence is to get your subconscious to believe to believe what you say you're going to do, you actually do. And the power of that, the impact of that, because I've been stuck. I love this business. Oh my God, I love the products. I love everything about it, but I just couldn't get unstuck. And part of that really honestly is fear of rejection. But it was powerful for me because I decided finally during this seminar that we had that, okay, I can buy into that. I believe that. I do tell myself, well, you're never going to get it done. You're never going to get it done, because I don't follow through with some of the things that I say. And today I did. Today I really did, in a big way. And my takeaway from it is that I almost immediately felt this weight lift off my shoulders. And knowing that when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to feel good and I'm going to be able to put a smile on my face saying, you know what, I actually did what I was going to do. And I did myself a service. I did it for me. I did it for me to feel good about me and no one else, whether it had to do with the business or whether it even had to do with personal things, that I needed to get done personally for me, that I put off and put off and put off. So it was powerful. It was powerful. It's exactly what I needed to hear going into that conference. It's so easy to get caught in that rut. And when you do, it takes something like this sometimes to just grab you, that certain person with that certain statement that just says, it just speaks to you at that moment. And that's exactly what happened to me. That's why I think that, taking these in every chance we get is so important, because you just never know when that moment is going to come on and you're going to go, wow, this light bulb finally flashed on for me. And, it was a good day. It's a first day, but it's a good day. And I feel really confident that I'm going to be able to carry through with that. And the wheels are rolling again. Yay. Finally. Yay. So that was my major takeaway.
Thank you so much for sharing. That was
Mhm.
beautiful. Yeah, if we could just scratch like one thing off the list every day, you know, that's a start. If we're not doing that now, if we could do that every day, we just feel so much better and it just builds, doesn't it? How about our Sean and Michelle and that couples panel? How beautiful. And my chat, we talked about that, how the chat was just blowing up. Like, who are these people? I need to know these people. Like, yeah, heart business, love business, and you could just feel the love between them, and you could just feel the love that they have for this business, and to just be part of this one person big difference team, and to be able to be here, what a gift that is. And those two people were on that stage sharing with 170,000 people, and we get the beauty of like them all the time. So I wanted to share that. That's huge for us, and they are such a blessing and a gift to so many. Becca, are you out there? Where are we on time? We've got a few minutes that you could share. If you're there, unmute yourself. If we can't get Rebecca,
Mary, I just,
I'll say a couple things just real quick. I just love what Marina Mori said in the beginning, is that network marketing is not as hard as childbirth. Talk about putting it in perspective, right? I mean, seriously, it's just what we put in here and here. And, you know, it's just that fear of the unknown creating indecision. So that's why we do these events. That's why we participate in these events, so that we can, you know, get out of those fears. And, you know, you had a breakthrough, Dorothy. So that's just absolutely incredible. You actually have that power inside of you. So this was a sisterhood this weekend, even though there were men on it too. They're sisters too. We call them our sisterhood too. But it's really beautiful, the energy and the power. Now it's like taking that next step forward. So not just the step of learning and being a part of something, but like Fraser Book says, walk again, right? Sean Johnson reminded me of that last night because she came over and watched that with me, and just one step forward and growing ourselves, but you got to do the other foot. And that's where the synergy and the magic happens. So.
I just want to say, it was streamed through, Sean and Michelle Poe were streamed through Facebook, right? It's on, now I can't remember which Facebook page it's on for everybody. Anybody know, Marisa, did it go to your page?
What are you talking about, hon?
Sean and Michelle, when they were on, sorry, I hiccup.
Oh, the live, I fed it through my page to my page last night. I didn't feed it. I just like had my phone. I had my phone and then I just was recording it off the computer.
So in case anybody didn't see it, they can go to your page and they can see it that way, right?
No, no.
Oh, it's not still on.
Well, not everybody is going to be on my team page.
Oh, right. Big call, big call. Okay, it's there.
I love everybody in LifeVantage, but
speaking, I just want to let our Americans friends know, tomorrow in Canada, it's free shipping, no matter what size of the order. Normally our shipping is free, $150 order and more, but tomorrow LifeVantage is celebrating LifeVantage birthday, and Canada is the only country that has free shipping tomorrow. So if you have anybody that's been thinking of placing a small order, tomorrow's the day. So I want to make sure you guys all knew about that.
I forgot to ask you, Danny, is there any more Canada news? Because they've been having you do that every week. So thank you so much for jumping in there and doing that. Is there anything else we need to know?
That's it for right now. Yeah, that was the biggie for this week. Thanks. I know I just pipe in. I know I'm supposed to pipe in every week. So
you guys learn about Linktree. Learn about Linktree. Google it and learn about it and create a Linktree and offer value. Do some, you know, you got to have a landing page of some sort. You want to start branding yourself. The Poser been kind of promoting that. I have had one and I kind of gave it a little facelift over the weekend. So You can, I actually just had a post on my Facebook page about it. So there.
Thanks for jumping in and sharing that. I've actually, somebody who's not real good in technology was able to do it. So if I can do it, anybody can do it, but I'm going to go tweak it because I'm getting good ideas from other people.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think we're about out of time and it would be time to jump on the other call with Gabe Pierce, right? Pearson? Jill Pearson, Gabe's wife, Jill Pearson is on tonight.
Good night. Thank you. Great job, Mary.
Thank you for putting up with me and letting me do this because this is how we grow, right? Have a great week, everybody.
Mary.
All right.
You're awesome. Thanks.
Mary.
Thank you.
Awesome, Mary.
Hmm.